Hey Contras, it's me, your favorite diction. This is Contradiction. This is part 3, I think, of this Let's Play series, and we will probably be finishing the game today. Thank you. I keep saying the dame because British. Thank you, Bean and Silence, my brother, for those reverb farts. Ooh, girl, do I appreciate those reverb farts. We need to go. There are some things I haven't asked Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Paul yet. So in fact, that's what I'm gonna do. We're trying to by the way, we played some Alan Wake earlier, but I got lost. I need to do my research for some Alan Wake 2 stuff. So we're gonna finish Contradiction this week so that we can have a easy bake oven stream
A few more questions
next
if you
week.
don't mind.
No, we didn't. We never talk about it. We need to ask people about the mirror room. Do y'all remember the mirror room?
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room.
She says the bathroom?
No,
The
I
loo?
heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
I still think it's Rebecca, by the way.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I still think it's Rebecca, by the way. But I have like differing, I think overall, Rebecca did it for money. Oh, Paul hinted, this is what I've been thinking about this game because I'm thinking about what's happening. Paul said Kate, the one who died, was flirting with Paul, who's who's daddy, and has all the money. And if Kate got with Paul to get the money, then Rebecca wouldn't get any more money that she gets from being married to Ryan. So I think there's a few different ways Rebecca's the culprit, and I think it all has to do with money. Daddy?
Do you know about the mirror room?
Daddy?
At Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's
Why?
mainly
Oh, I
for
get
the
it.
auto-hypnosis module.
Thanks,
you go
Bean.
in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance.
Oh yeah, auto
Then
hypnosis.
when you're ready, you...
Gay?
come back
So you just go in whenever you want to?
up. Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in. And only they know the combinations anyway. So
No, I know the combination
Can't really
too, by the
You
way.
don't know the combination.
That's a lie. Oh, I just got a contradiction. Actress room doesn't know the combination, but on the business card, you wrote the pin on the combination on the back. What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Where's my mic?
You'd written it down, hadn't you?
Oh,
This is the
Jenks.
combination to the mirror room, Simon, that
He's-
you wrote.
Gooning for
Pin.
this.
It's a combination.
Yeah.
What's the
You
truth,
see,
Simon?
This sort of thing makes me suspicious.
Oh, we're so back.
What were you doing in there that you
Now I'm
didn't
in
want
my
anyone,
element.
including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Why are we putting morphine in the
Yes,
mirror room?
okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
They were having a
You
morphine
tried to
off.
outdo each other.
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see...
They
if you
said,
could do something
who
you
can
wouldn't
do the
normally do."
most morphine?
When was this?
What are they doing?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
And just like that, it's 11 p.m. No cheats used!
Morphine.
Oh my
What exactly
god!
does this testing involve?
I just got a Steam
This
achievement that
would
said I
be
haven't used cheats. I didn't even know there were cheats.
Look, just an hour left to solve this thing.
Oh, I only have an hour to solve this thing. Haven't searched through its for a while. You want to go for a stroll in the woods? Y'all, what if we solve this in like 20 minutes? Or we have to stretch. We'll stretch out the stream. Don't worry about it. We're gonna stretch it. We'll stretch it. This is what you call when you're on stage and they're and you're the opening act and they're like, you're like, and so I start singing. A cup of tea, a cookie, and you.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
She said, does it look like I've seen a mirror lately? She said, do you see all these flyaways? She said, does it look like I've seen a mirror? Suggest asking Ryan doesn't know about the mirror room.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm gonna turn down the volume again. The music's getting real loud in this one. Ambient music volume. We'll turn it down a click. Something about this pub is there's lots of people laughing in the background, but I've never seen anyone else. Alright, let's go talk to Paul. And then we'll go for a walk in the woods. Audrey, thank you for the follow. Bay, thank you for the bits. I am feeling so much better today. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm feeling better too.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation
Jinx
room
is lying.
where the students can
Why do you lie?
reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Have y'all
Well,
ever
that
done a
helps too.
mirror
It's part of the
maze?
program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Chat, what CD are they listening to? Vanessa Hudgens' second album, which I have a physical copy of. Me sipping. So I haven't been in a mirror maze. I've been in a glass maze, which was even worse. Because in a mirror maze, you don't really walk into the mirrors because you can see your reflection. But in a fucking glass maze, you're like constantly slamming your face into nothing. Now that's what I call music. 200. I think they should be. Now me, sweetie, give me a Baja Blast. Release me into the mirror room. I don't need the morphine. It's topical. My chat was just talking about Baja Blasts. Topical.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Topical. Mama, give me a Baja Blast and release me into the mirror room, sweetie. Baja Blast me and let me loose. And throw me in the mirror room. Oh, it got real dark. Oh, I am Mariah Carey, the elusive chanteuse. I think they just put a filter on all these to make it look like it's darker, right? Here we go. This has cutscene. Oh, no!
Just keep pushing.
Not the cruising woods.
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Why did they say that? Oh, not that!
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
You can push it all the way in.
He doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
Y'all, this is exactly how people in
What
them
is this?
small British villages are.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought,
Girl,
you
just
were
get
supposed to be
strep
good at
throat or
working
something.
things out. Inspector Jenks.
Ooh, he
And
looked
so
me
this
up
would be
and
for
down.
Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom.
It was just
Mr.
a
Jenks
prank
won't
hand.
be bothering us anymore.
Thanks, Judy.
Don't make any rash commitments.
His haircut is very 10 years ago with the gel up, the gel. Kyle!
Well, well.
People keep.
You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Ryan?
Is your keys, Kyle?
Oh, he's got a nice coat.
No.
Why'd you give that back?
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
I love these cruising woods. Oh, what could I do with the key fob? Probably open up the Audi. There wasn't. So it's either going to be that spooky room or I opened up the garage already. But we'll try the Audi. Fob. What does fob stand for? Y'all told me before and I don't remember. Beep beep. Bonk bonk. You don't have to push it that hard. He just gave a sexy look to that car. Is he gonna steal a car now? He just steals the car. He drives the car to a... Oh my god. The steering wheel's on the other side!
Bingo.
A check for $500.
Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to
To
see
Kate
how experienced
Vine.
this one.
Well,
You're perfect, you're beautiful, you look like Linda Evangelista, you're a model.
I like how the text just goes off screen where the new sound alerts are. Thank you, Dr. Jean. Appreciate it. Lord. He was probably writing her a check to get her bangs fixed at the hairdresser. Do y'all not think that's probably what that was for? Wonder what James is up to. Oh, that's the is that the threshold guy? He's getting a package delivery and no, it's a different guy. That's weird. Why do we care about that? He was just getting like a UPS delivery or something.
More questions, please.
Yeah, your Amazon delivery. Oh, so actually, I guess I don't have anything to ask you about James.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Where did James put those boxes? Oh, maybe the greenhouse? Chat, what's gonna be in the boxes? Only awful predictions, please. Horrible predictions only. Fake Gucci bags. He's selling fake Gucci bags. A ball blast. I asked for this, huh? Judy, thank you for the bits. Oh yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I can very much tell that they're using a nighttime filter. I've had to do this in Photoshop before. I love it though. It does work really well.
So
Not the
James
butt plugs.
is interested in poppy pods, is he?
Oh. It's not a butt plug. Poppies? Wait, poppies you make some kind of drug with those, right? Poppers. Y'all have never made a daytime photo look nighttime in Photoshop? I wish he walked down the steps backwards.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Wizard of Oz, yeah. How about these poppy pods?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
I love how he said poppy pods.
Feel free to take some if you want. What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone
Can you
else?
just do that?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
That's what?
No,
You're not
no, I
supposed to eat poppy seed muffins when you do a
Hey, that's
pee-pee
nothing
test?
to do with me.
Let's hope not.
James is just really trying to have a side hustle. And this inspector is getting on his... He's just trying to sell scrying mirrors and poppy-shaped butt plugs. Gay? All right, I think I need to talk to Paul and Ryan now. I wish James stared at me the way he stares at that fire. God, I wish James looked at me the way he looks at that fire.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Kyle, if I
Very
did
little,
this
Ryan,
to you...
£500?
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
God, I wish people gave me $500 every time I left somewhere.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Poppy seeds.
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, it's not signed to me. I can't deposit it. That's not how checks work.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
I've just been leaving
Poppy
places for
pods.
free.
Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you. Probably
Okay.
be back later.
And now I think the only thing it's gonna say is ask... Oh, call the chief. Let's go talk to Paul first. Well, we'll be over here anyway. We might as well call the chief. Love telephone booths.
Got something interesting, Jenks?
Very much so, sir. An interesting discovery in Ryan's car. A cheque for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made her so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive, Jenks. You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate.
Wait a minute.
Keep on her, Ryan, about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Is the government rigged? Wait a minute. He just implied that the government... that money might talk in the government. Wait a minute. But if... I know it sounds cheap to bribe the government. Well, someone will probably take
Ask about a few more
500.
things, please.
Now, why
Wait a
do
minute.
you think Ryan might want to give Kate a check for £500?
People can just lie. Judy, I
Really
love
no
that
idea.
gigantic emote.
Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
I already
You
did.
think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
But if Simon is riding a bicycle, but someone's bribing the government, that means Rebecca did it.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
One falls out of his pants leg. He says, "Poppy pods," and you hear a... Never mind. You hear... He stands up to show us the door, and a poppy pod falls out of his pant leg. I'm sorry.
That's all for the
It's
moment. Thank you.
Friday. Poppy pods, please, Inspector. Like a poopy pod. Kate isn't blonde and Paul's just stupid. Well, that is a contradiction. Kate wasn't blonde, was she? I wonder if that is a contradiction. All right, Becky.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even
Go
in
on?
Not that I remember.
She said, tell me more. That's a weird fucking answer. Never seen anyone selling or buying. Doesn't know much about them.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm just thankful I get to hear everyone say poppy pod so much. It's so fun.
A few more questions, please.
Someone knocks on my window at 11 p.m.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of.
I think they're all really good. I think all the acting is really good, genuinely. Doesn't know
Thank
anything
you.
about poppy
Probably be
pods.
back later.
I think they're doing exactly what they're
Ask you a couple more things, please.
meant to be doing. If someone knocked on my window, well, they would have to be very tall. That would terrify me.
Have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium?
Poppy pods.
No.
Poppy pods.
Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
Well, I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so.
Bean, 10 frickin' gift subs. Thank you so much. You are frickin' amazing. I appreciate you. And everyone, y'all, we've exploded the sub goal this month. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Well, let's ask about that. Wait, is morphine an opiate? Oh, it is.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no.
I thought morphine was a drag queen.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
Prime candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
First chair clarinet. Wait, oh, so it's like first chair clarinet. I get it.
One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
victim.
Well, it's not like that.
So it's like being first chair clarinet.
Consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Let's not test each other's boundaries.
Well, maybe
Let's respect boundaries.
Journey student. I'm in the honor society.
I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give
Thanks,
her morphine to break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Well, you can't just give people, like, that's a crime in general, right? You can't just give people morphine. That's a controlled substance. No?
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know what
You
a
can't
prime
just do
candidate
that.
is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime?
Why does she have a telescope?
Like Simon.
Do you see that by
I don't
her
think they
TV?
picked Simon, to be honest.
By her Mac?
Well,
By
he's
her
got too many
iMac?
models, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Did an iMac? Is it a MacBook?
That's it for the time being.
She has a
thank you.
microscope and by an iMac. Rebecca, Ryan, and Paul. So we need to go ask them about all these things now, too. About prime candidate, probably.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Wait a second! This is even more proof the morphine comes from Rebecca, because she's got her medicine cabinet, or whatever. I'm just really trying to pin it on Rebecca because I don't want to be wrong.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best.
It's first chair
student.
clarinet.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
How can you guarantee that?
Mostly they own up to
Oh, I get it.
And what happens then?
Thanks, Bean.
They get sacked.
Failed pride candidates get sacked. Most students aren't up to the job.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
She really hates the cult that her husband runs, huh? I wonder what the cheats are in this game, because this game clearly has cheats you can access. But I don't know why what you would cheat on. What would you cheat on?
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
Bye,
You're
Bean.
learning
Glad
a
you got to
lot,
be
aren't you,
here.
Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal
Is
with
Kyle
various
the top?
multinationals. We train students to be exceptional.
The top job? We go, haha.
And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide
Was
who the prime
Kyle
candidate
the top?
is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask
You think he did
Simon
it,
to
Ryan?
test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now,
Okay,
Simon
yelling.
Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Jenks looks very pleased with himself. Students aren't tested. But in the mirror room, that's where they're tested. Simon been trying to undermine Kate, but you've never had Simon's homebrew.
That's all for the
I
moment.
feel like
Thank
he's
you.
got a contradiction. He rides a bicycle. Something about that makes Simon potentially a murderer.
A few more questions, please.
Homebrew and a bicycle? Sounds like
What
murder
are
to me.
prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
What? Oh, I get it.
It's a little kickback.
Thanks, emotional baboon.
Just business, Inspector.
Well,
Be back later on, if that's okay.
what does any of that mean? Okay, back to calling the chief. I'm gonna have to solve the murder here in a minute, y'all. I have to solve this murder today. My boss said so. My boss said you have to solve this murder today.
You know first, but this time I've got something to tell you.
Really? Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test Kate to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch. The
All right.
best Atlas student.
Get your
The prime candidate.
suspects
gets an
in. Who do y'all
instant
think
job
it
and a fantastic
was?
salary as soon as they leave the course.
Monster High.
Work out who's the best of the bunch.
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, that's very interesting. I'll tell you what I know, shall I? That name they used to trade under, Third Eye. Turns out they were investigated 3 years ago over an allegation of physical abuse.
No.
Torture, Jenks. Witness had puncture marks.
Oh, I saw that in the woods.
And Atlas weren't charged?
There was nothing to charge them with. The witness inflicted the wounds herself. Witness said it was something called threshold testing, whatever that means. Go figure, as they say in America.
Can I ask the Rands about this?
Not America.
They won't tell you anything, and it'll just put them on the defensive. Just keep chipping away at them. Try and find out what this testing involves. That's the best thing. Get something on them, and you'll be in a better position.
Right. Thank you, Chief.
Is go figure an American thing of speech? I don't even say go figure. As I say in the colonies. There must be a contradiction somewhere. I have a question. Is the so does anyone know where the contradiction is? Oh, go fish. Okay, Luna. I knew you would. Is it with Simon? I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, Emma. Don't get, or Luna, you're not Emma. Luna, don't get nervous. Is the contradiction with Simon? Is the contradiction in the room with us and Simon? It might be. Let's go talk to Simon. Well, because Ryan said, oh, it's not Simon. Is the contradiction with Rebecca?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
That's question number 2. No. All right. Is the contradiction on this side of the map over here? This is how detectives do it, okay? This is how the detectives do it. It is. So it's either Emma or Ryan. Both notorious liars. All right. Is it Ryan? Has to be Ryan. Is it Ryan? This is a case for the FBI. Never ask Simon to test Kate, but that's not what Simon said. But how would I even... Oh wait, no reason to give Kate the money. No, it's opium. Never seen anyone buying or selling the pods. Simon says, that's a game. Didn't he call Kate blonde? I think Paul did that. Students aren't tested, but they are they not? Oh, they have an aptitude test. I mean, they have a whole fucking thing for that. Yeah. Oh, psychological treatment. It's the, I mean, it's gotta be the arthritis. Did we not already call him out on the arthritis? Yeah, we have these red things. All right, I'll take a hint, Luna, by the way, because in my mind, mirror room used by students, but students aren't tested. Oh, that's right. He did say Kate sucks, but then she... Well, no, he didn't say she was going to be... Oh, you're right. Something about the check. But she sucked. Oh, it does say she enjoyed the course. Let's look for more stuff on Kate. The poop. Oh, well. Usually leaves Alice 6 p.m. I mean, I want to call him out on their posters if we're being honest. He said she was drunk. It's gotta be the script. Money meant as an heard she wanted to read Atlas. Oh, I've got it. Wait. Had heard she wanted to leave Atlas. However, Kate said she was happy. Oh. Kate seemed to be enjoying the course. Then why would she want to leave? I would be happy to leave the course too. All right, I'll take a second hint, Luna. The fact that she needed money. Well, he doesn't know about... Emma's the one who knows about the... Kate being broke. Not the AI photo and Kate never existed. But if Kate never existed, now didn't he say, oh, they don't bribe the students? Did he say that? Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, probably. I just have to remember where. How do you remember everything in this game? Now, if he were going to talk about that, I wonder where he would have talked about that. Packet of dried leaves. Jessica wouldn't know. Oh, you played it recently and screamed when you figured stuff out, so it's locked in your brain. Bribe the students. Self-doubt. Third eye flare. Doll burning. Oh, probably not that. There was a lot of stuff wrong with that. Bag used in mugging. Dang, what is that even? Oh, here we go. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. And money was a little... I don't even remember him saying that. Thank you so much, Luna.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
Oh, he's getting
we
mad.
have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam
There's
or
one
anything
more.
like that.
Okay.
People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Now, if I were going to find another contradiction, Luna... what would that look like? Students aren't tested. He said students... Well, I know, but that's the Atlas... Oh, Atlas Aptitude. The Atlas-tude test. We do have fun. Where did he say that? Did I have problems, morphine? Never seen that key ring. Mirror room used by students. So before I had clicked on mirror room used by students to click with that. But I can't do anything with that. Oh, he gave her the money to test her. Did this one update? Oh, no. Oh, no. There was an ulterior motive, though. Never ask Simon. Students aren't tested. Forgot what tab, but it's in there somewhere. So it'll say something about a test. I'm going to click this a few times and see if it checks out with any of them. Because you would think it would be one of these, but it sure isn't. Under prime candidate. So I see students aren't tested. See, these don't match up. Some have been trying to undermine Kate. That's where the students aren't tested one is. The screwdriver is the final exam. Let's go back through letter 3 months ago. No emotional problems. Simon does. This fucking bike shit had nothing to do. Oh no, it actually did because he had a car later on. Doesn't test students. The freedom necklace. Jailbreaker tape over it. She's right there just sitting. Gave her money to test her response. Yeah, man, I am not seeing it. Gave her money to test her response. Maybe if I exit and then come back.
Probably be back later.
JK, I'm
Ask
back.
about a few more things, please.
I'm back. Yeah, it says no ulterior motive. I would have thought I did the mirror room then and linked that up with the tests as well, but that didn't work either. Mirror room used a few times a month. Ryan said students aren't tested. See, I would have thought that too.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I might need to ask someone else another question first. Redo the last contradiction and see if it's... Oh! There must be a contradiction.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
What was the last contradiction? I don't remember what the last contradiction was. Kate's argument, photo frame, Salvia, Liam's death. It's under auto hypnosis. Ah, gave Kate the money to assess her. They really put that under one that I would not have thought would make sense at all. Thank you for looking for that because I would not have thought they put it under there.
Well, which
yeah,
one
that is a weird
it,
spot.
Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
he
was
threw
in the
his
running to
drink!
be prime candidate.
Yes.
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her.
He
There's a
either
huge
pissed-
difference.
I
If
don't-
Simon decided to give her too
I'm
much
scared.
caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility.
Mommy!
So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
The
We
peaking
had
microphone.
nothing to do with it.
Oh shit! Do I have to accuse someone? Midnight unlocked. No cheats used!
Still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Methinks he do protest. Wait, what's the saying?
A few more questions, please. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well,
Over your
as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students
Oh,
better than
methinks.
they do, Inspector.
She doth protest too
It's
much.
much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
here's another good reason it's not Simon. They're all trying to pin it on Simon. That's the reason it's not Simon, by the way. Judy, thanks again for the bits. I put this in the shack to test you. Was that... Wait, which Big Fish game was that? I don't remember that.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Hey, Lizzie, how's it going? Well, it is a contradiction, but he said, well, if Simon was threshold testing, that's none of our business. Oh, I see, Judy. I mean, I think the morphine ultimately came from Rebecca. But I think Rebecca pushed Ryan to push Simon to push Kate over the edge. And then maybe Rebecca finished her off or something.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'll talk to you later. Judy, thanks for the bits. What if Kate's just fine and she just had a little nap? Yeah, sometimes I take naps in lakes, too. Maybe she just fell asleep in the lake. She'll wake up any day now.
Questions, if you don't mind.
You don't think it's Rebecca? I do. Do you know? And here's one of the main reasons I think it's Rebecca. Well, they've already admitted to the affair between her husband, Ryan, and Emma. And Kate knew about it. And Kate was also getting close to Paul. I think there was too much thread with her money that she wanted. There was an offhand remark about Rebecca just wanting money at some point, and it was never addressed again. Also, everyone else is a little too obvious. Emma's, she's just so dumb. I don't think she really knows what's going on. Ryan is way too obvious. Ryan and Paul both. And the fact that they're both trying to pin it on Simon, it's not going to be Simon. I don't think James knows what's going on either. Where did Lisa go? Girl, I wouldn't be surprised if we never heard from Lisa again.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
What does that mean?
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about this.
I feel like there might be a contradiction in there somewhere. I don't know. Oh, if they all did it, like murder on Orient Express? Murder?
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered.
Playing it cool.
I don't think she was, though.
Why makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. She's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not
She did
really
the ultimate
prime
flaking.
material.
She died. She flaked. She did the ultimate flake out. She died.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Me. She died. What a flake. Wonder what Paul thinks about prime candidates. I thought we already asked Paul that, so I guess we'll call the chief. Iconic. Flaked. She said, I really don't want to hang out with Emma anymore. And she did the ultimate flake.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for that.
Ryan admitted
admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate. But he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it's up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings.
You can say shit.
Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you till midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
I think that they should get together. Napier, thank you for the bits. You're turning 35 tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Hope you have a good one. That's fun. Oh, a Saturday birthday. That's extra fun.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
We already asked Paul about all this. Doesn't use students not encouraged to hurt each other. Leaders don't get involved in testing students, but you stuck a poppy pod up your ass, but you've never seen Simon's bike? Oh, here we go. Knows Ryan was interested in blondes. I mean, that checks out. Kate wasn't blonde. Am I on the totally wrong route here? Because she wasn't blonde, was she? Dead ass. She went brunette because she didn't want to be perceived. I am on the right track. Okay, well that's good to know at least. Didn't see it anywhere. Didn't know she lost her driver's license. Only matter if you... Oh, he last saw her. Kate was drunk, spoke to her, only met her a few times. I mean, I would have thought it was about... It's about her being blonde. No, Oh, I'm on the wrong track. I'm hung up on her... I'm so hung up on hair in this game. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. So it's got to be something with threshold testing. CD and mirror room. No one uses it for meditation. Meditation? Kickback payment. Leaders don't get involved, but Ryan was. Oh, wait. I don't think this is gonna match up. Nope. All right, I need a hint. Oh, wait, are there any contradictions? There has to be a contradiction. There has to be. There must have been. We're supposed to find out what he thinks about prime candidates. Did he say anything about her not being a good student? There must be a contradiction. You almost had it, but then said no to your own thoughts. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ryan uses the shop. Hasn't heard of Salvia. Oh, wait. Burning dolls. I don't remember at all, Luna, what I backtracked on. I'll take a hint, though. Didn't try to date Kate. Suspected Kate of trying to play him. Devil... Oh, I remember the devil worship. Oh, he tested the students, though, didn't he? Yeah! Committed a fake theft. It's about the threshold testing. Don't use threshold testing, but he stole from the wallets. Ryan has a low pain threshold, but you don't do threshold testing. This one took you forever. It's not very obvious. Oh, poop. Couldn't handle the quick test designed. Leaders don't get involved. I don't think that's right. Where's his fake, hand symbol, doll burning. Trying to play him. I'll take another hint. They said they don't do threshold testing, but they paid someone to design something ugly. Was that not the gist? See, I thought you were going somewhere, like, good with that, and then it didn't. Oh, no, this is about the mugging. The theft stunt. Did I ask Rebecca about the check? Oh. I think it said I couldn't, right? If oh, it involves the mirror room. You say, which doesn't make much sense to you. Mirror room. Nobody knows the combination code. The CD? Oh, okay.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away,
Oh, the
Paul.
sex videos.
We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well,
500
if you
pounds.
really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's
So they're
all
just
it
trying to
is.
make people
There's
into,
no higher
like,
purpose,
bad
no big
CEOs?
plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
Oh,
and what do you enjoy now, Paul?
A poppy pod. Up
You can
the
hardly
arse.
see me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
Oh, Jenks is furious.
I'll see myself out.
Okay, I've got a feeling this is about to be over. Oh!
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
He thinks he is so... Look at him.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it.
Not man up.
Tonight.
Put them all in jail. Jenks' actor's so good. I really like it. I love the acting. Judy, thank you for the bits. Yeah, the contradiction is... I thought it would be the hair color. Not blonde. Monica, wait. Did you think they were the same person?
That doesn't sound
One's
good.
the father and
Two
one's the
totally morally
son.
bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's
Oh,
Kyle got to do
shit.
with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Time to take a... It's gonna make me walk there. Let's walk, chat. Oh, nipple clamps. Thanks for the bits. Napier, thank you for the bits. Oh, I love that, though. I've never walked through this book before. Judy, thanks again for the bits. Not the business classes in college. I've never walked through here. All right. I've got a bad feeling about the woods tonight, fam. Fam? Oh, I have the hiccups in the woods. Ooh, you think Kyle's back here? Not pissing in the... Oh. He's holding the bottle. I thought he was holding his wiener pissing.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
Don't wear masks and then say your names.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard. Not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate,
He's
and
about
interfere.
to stab her.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop that knife.
He's about to stab
knife,
her.
Kyle.
Is he really still trying to convince me this is normal?
Kyle.
Drop it!
Yeah, he's still trying to stab her. I'm standing right here. Who the fuck is that?
100% brilliant.
If
for
that's
you, Ryan.
Emma.
Oh, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know
Who
that
the fuck is
imaginative
that?
flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with
See,
Kate
they're
last
trying to
Friday
put on
after the
Simon
meeting.
too
Now,
much.
Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate.
It's the lying
And
for
Norbert
me.
Butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me?
I love butter.
Simon killed her. Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely?
This is how we know it's
you,
not Simon.
Ryan.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, pig! I know. Police brutality.
Ooh, he got gooned out over that. Did you see Kyle?
I love it! Woohoo!
Who the... Is she okay? She's just walking into the fucking woods. Someone almost tried to stab her. And you just let her walk into the woods?
Save someone from being sacrificed, and
Or
that's
just
the thanks
wasn't-
you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is.
Should you take
The
a
Rams have been
report?
lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
She just wore the mask and she just walked around into the woods.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really, really scared.
Steffers, 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. You are wonderful. It's always great to see you. I appreciate that. Great Casby, thank you for that voice. The voice line. All right, well, everyone's accusing Simon of murder, so we have to go see what's up with that. Thank you so much, Steffers. I do appreciate it.
Couple more questions.
Midnight, knocking on the door. What's not clicking? So Ryan accused you of murder.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running.
Wait.
It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
In some of these scenes, Jinx
Simon,
has hair.
calm down.
No, I can prove it.
And in some of them, he
Kate's driving
doesn't.
license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please.
It's the tape on it. I told y'all about the tape at the first episode.
See that pattern on the tape there?
Rebecca's had the same tape.
Let me show you something.
Ryan had the same tape. I literally, we talked about this episode
pattern?
1.
Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape. as
Episode
this.
1, play the tapes.
So there's only one person that's tape like that. Ryan.
No, and who's Ryan married
He
to?
gave me this piece of
Rebecca.
tape when I was in his office
Rebecca
once.
has the tape.
Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
I told y'all.
Where did you find it?
Episode 1, when
by
we
the
saw
way-
the tape.
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate.
Thumb ring.
But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right?
Not be
Kate
bothered.
gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk.
Why didn't you
Just
tell me
falls
this
in.
at the beginning?
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I
Told
didn't
you
kill her.
he doesn't lend the
Do a
tape.
lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her.
Emma's
sorry,
listening
just-
from the other room like...
Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Emma's listening from the other room like, what is going on? Yeah, why did they not test it already? Painkillers. He's running away on his bike. They turn the corner and Simon's pedaling at like 0.5 miles an hour away on the bike. Did Simon just run away? Oh, it just moves
Why did
for
he go
me.
in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
Not just leaving your house at midnight. Oh, other way. Maybe Simon went to go get the tape. Not the body bag. Oh, I love the screwdriver. We've really hung on to that screwdriver. Oh!
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Emma, James, and Rebecca. Oh yeah, Emma. Oh, we're just supposed to. We're not chasing Simon, by the way. Simon just ran into the woods. That's fine.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
We said, are you
Simon
okay,
mentioned
Emma?
walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday.
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
What do you know about tape?
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember.
It was it not on the window?
Yeah.
It was on the window when the window was taped up. Was it not?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Rebecca, if everyone had listened to me in the first fucking episode, when I said it, roll the tapes. When I said that's the same tape that's on the driver's license. Why are we even bothering talking to James? He's just over there doing opium. That's when it started clicking for me. This is all taking place in one night. It sure is.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
He's just over there sticking poppy pods up his ass.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Not really.
Did you ever see them together?
No, why? Do you think he killed her?
I've no idea.
No, why? Check he killed her.
Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
No, why? You think he killed her?
Sure. So you'd never been in your police car responding to an incident, driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them.
Is he talking about running
Anyway,
over kids in the crosswalk? Did I miss the
That's all murder
conversation?
is, isn't it?
Maybe you're right.
Thinks everyone is capable of murder. Okay, what do you know about sticky tape? Let's move on to sticky tape.
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Ryan is too relaxed? Or do you mean James? That was James. Ryan's the one who's yelling and making his microphone peak. All right, let's go talk to prime suspect, the one who I said from the very beginning, because she uses the same tape.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Relaxed. I'm yelling. I'm never relaxed. And my watch will tell you that. And the stress alerts on my watch can attest to that.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Because you threw it away because you knew it. You last saw the tape 2 months ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. Broken poop window. Broken window, taped over the window, and yet you haven't seen the tape? I knew it.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the
Get her
broken
ass.
window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now?
What's not clicking?
Do you know where
What's
it
not
is?
clicking?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
I
You
love
seem
that,
nervous,
Judy.
Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder.
I didn't say that. You said
wasn't
that.
Accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Would you like to tell
Okay,
me
well,
about
that's
murder?
fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What will come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca.
She took her Fabergé egg
would
and
you
she
like
was
to
going to leave
explain to
town.
me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine
She hates
seduced my
legs.
husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman.
But it's because Emma had
Emma was
the...
trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I
Don't admit
took
to
it out
murder.
the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was. So
She
someone had
doesn't
just
like
run off into the woods
sexy
with it.
legs. Oh no, I'm not safe.
She was reaching out.
I better
over the
watch
lake, get
out.
it? I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
Pushed
She
her in.
slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
Emma did.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma.
Recognize these legs?
It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you.
She's killing all of the... everyone with sexy legs?
Yes.
Oh, I better watch out.
So,
What did I say?
it
That's
appears
not
that Kate
what I
Vine's
thought,
death
though.
was a tragic case of mistaken identity.
I thought it was
But there's
money
some loose
related.
threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods?
Girl, who
If I hadn't
knows?
interrupted. And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and
You're
covers his tracks
perfect,
with
you're
military
beautiful,
efficiency.
you look like Linda
However,
Evangelista,
what
you're
is
a
known
model.
is that Paul
Thanks,
Rand has
Judy.
a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide
Not
of the
this
mark after
demonic.
all. I get the feeling
Not
there's
the
still a
pinnacle.
lot more to learn about
What are
the
we
Rand
doing?
business empire.
You're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
What did I say? I got it the right person, but it was... Oh, this is a cool outro. So, something about me is I did get the right person, but I didn't realize she had mixed up the affair. I wouldn't think she cared about Ryan that much to care that Ryan had an affair. I thought she just wanted the money. So it turns out she just thought Ryan had an affair with Kate. She should have killed Ryan over that, not Kate. Oh, well, she did think that Kate was gonna steal her money because of the affair. Sex videos. Sex videos. Sex videos. So it was about money too. So it was money. Dang, she should have just killed Ryan. I know, don't kill Kate, kill your husband. Sex videos. It was about sex videos. All right, I'm ready for the sequel. I'm ready for a sequel. I'm putting the developers on blast. Where's my sequel? I really enjoyed that. Baggy cat. Game completed! Game completed with no cheats! I just got a Steam achievement called Game Completed with No Cheats. Oh, I don't know. I haven't even looked into At Dead of Night. Did I? I didn't play Payne's Creek Killings, did I? Wait, there's one more thing I want to... There's one last thing I want to watch. Brat in the Woods. Oh, I wanted to replay the scene where he was doing this. Where he's doing this. Kate? Well, she didn't even... Replay solution. Oh, that's wild. I'm just like done. It's over. Here, we'll get some music playing so I'm not talking over nothing. So that let's get some otter funk. I don't know what the 4% is I haven't done. Apparently there might have been some stuff I could have asked, but I did something else to move on before. I don't know. Rebecca's big confession. I don't know what the other 4% is. So, Rebecca did it, but Kate fell in. So it didn't have a lot to do with the drugs anyway. We never found out what was locked in her cabinet, even though it was assumed it was drugs, I think. I must not have found all the contradictions. I would like to play Maniac Mansion. So here's, y'all, I'm thinking Spooky Month is going to extend into November as well. We don't have time in October to play all the spooky games I wanted to play. So I think we're going to be extending November into our Spooky Month ordeal. Well, there was the drugs. I liked when, when she said Kate fell in, but then she pushed her down with a stick. Like when Kate fell in and Rebecca was standing there. Do I have a stick? Kate was standing there with a stick, pushing her under. She said, sex videos. She should have said she stuck the stick in so she would hold on to it. Pathetic gurgling sounds. She said, sex videos with my husband. Sex videos. Sex videos. She's just going around here killing people with sexy legs. Oh, ooh, girl, I better watch out. This game broke my brain. I loved it so much. Fairy Godmother, thank you for the 40 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's great to have you here. I appreciate it. I hope you've had a good Friday. She called her a leggy bitch. Sex videos. That me when the turd doesn't go down the toilet. All right, on that note, that's it for the week. I think that's a really fun ending to the week. Sex videos. Not the stinky mic. Okay, so y'all, next week we got a lot going on, and we got Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I'm doing a double stream on Tuesday probably. So buckle up for that. Buckle up for that. But for now, thank y'all for letting me finish this today. I know we played a little Alan Wake 2 and it didn't work out, and we switched to this, so thank y'all so much. I think this was the right move. I'm glad we did this. But for now, oh no. I gotta go find a big stick. I got some things to do. I gotta go get a big stick. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons, mods for keeping us safe and keeping the vibes cool. Appreciate y'all all so much. We've already hit the sub goal. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all, stay hydrated, exhibit self-care, get some rest. I will see y'all on Monday. Bye.